It's amazing how quickly the time flies. 15 days until Christmas and 22 days until the next 2025. So it's a great time for people to sit down, self-evaluate if they want to plan for the future. Because unless we all sit down and self-evaluate, there is no point to hope or desire anything better, because we need to be self-aware. And self-awareness most people don't realize how thin is the line between success and failure, because everything that every single person desires on the other side of failure. So in other words, we all need to fail more and more and more until we become good at failing forward, good at improving. Because again, unless we improve, we're not raising our own standards. And based on our standards and based on our skills, current skills, we are experiencing a certain level of success. So if this is a scale from 0 to 10, we're at a certain level. In order for us to move this level up, we need to improve. And this is a personal transformation. This has nothing to do with anyone else. It's a personal thing. This is why I love digital marketing more than anything else. I can list so many different things as a benefits. Most people don't have benefits from work, getting a salary. Well, here's something to think about this. If you take the minimum salary in any country and you say, okay, how much is paying per hour? Okay, this much. How much this is for 8 hours? Okay, it's this much. And you measure this against the unlimited possibilities of personal potential, which is personal for every single person, is a personal potential. So who is the highest paid individual in the world? Elon Musk. Okay, how much he's earning per hour? How much he's earning per day? And by the way, his income per day is not 8 hours. So do you want something shocking? Do you want something like really to shake your mind? Elon Musk, I was looking last night, and his income per hour and per day fluctuates because of the amount of assets that he owns. Most people don't have any assets, so their wealth doesn't fluctuate. But his fluctuate every single day. But I'll give you the average. The average is $11 million per hour. So if I convert this into pounds for the UK, is 8.6 million per hour. 8.6 million pounds, British pounds per hour. So time this 24 hours is 880 million every 24 hours as an average. Now let's just use the same example as a person that doesn't have their own business, doesn't build assets and legacy. And here in the UK, next year, not even yet, next year, the minimum wage is gonna be £12.21 per hour. So if we multiply this by 24 hours, and again, unless a person is getting a residual passive recurring income, they're not getting paid 24 hours. But if we say, let's see what is costing them to say, okay, I want to trade my freedom, my health, my experience, my knowledge, my expertise for a pay to work for someone else, to build someone else's freedom, someone else's wealth, someone else's asset. What is the maximum I can get as a minimum payment, as a minimum wage? Well, and again, this is £11 something, but I'm calculating next year, so it's higher, £12.21 per hour times 24 hours. The maximum, if a person is getting paid every single hour, 24 hours a day, as a minimum wage, it's only £293. £293 versus 206.8 million every 24 hours. That's the difference between people starting to work on themselves and improving themselves and raising their own standards, and a person saying, no, I don't want to bet on myself. I don't want to improve myself. I want to bet on someone else. I want to work for someone else. I want to build someone else's future and legacy. That's the difference. And this thin line that I've mentioned, do you know what it is? And like, I'm going back to digital marketing, why I love basically this opportunity. Because digital marketing allows people to plug into an environment of empowerment, of people that are just like everyone else, ordinary people, and teaches them how to become extraordinary. Do you know the difference, the slight difference between ordinary and extraordinary? Self-confidence. Because unless the person is self-confident, they'll never bet on themselves. They'll never go the extra mile. They'll never go out of their comfort zone. Never, ever. They always will stay small because they don't believe in themselves. They're not ready to say, I'll be able to do this. I'm capable of doing this. I'm capable of achieving more, of being more, of contributing more, creating more. Digital marketing pushes you in a very nice, gentle way to be more by creating content, primarily video content, but it's not necessarily to be video. It could be, you know, different type of content. You can use pictures with text, but if you really want to push yourself, it will allow you to start creating a video content. It will allow you to shine on your own way. And this will break this almost like inability for you to say, I can't. Because the minute you start doing it, now you can. And the minute you say, I can, you can only get better. You can only get better as long as you don't stop, as long as you don't paralyze, as long as you say, I'm not good enough, as long as you don't doubt yourself and you bet on yourself, there is no limit how far you can go, just like Elon Musk, just like Jeff Bezos, just like Warren Buffett. But it doesn't happen overnight. Just imagine Warren Buffett's investments. He started at age 9 and now he's one of the wealthiest people, but his wealth, if you study his wealth really accelerated after 50, 60, 70 years, really accelerated like a hockey stick. Why? Because it takes time for those efforts, for those deposits to compound. Oh, the same is true with skills and knowledge. To see what is working, what is not working, to self-evaluate, to self-improve, to change routines, to change habits, and to change who you are, the value that you're bringing to the marketplace, and the value for which you're getting rewarded. So again, it's like there is like thousands of things that I can say, this is like awesome. Where else you can start a business for next to nothing? But more importantly, you don't even need to create those things for your business. Product, services, like automations. And like you don't need to create, you know, how you're gonna basically build this business in order to operate. But you can purchase it like it's ready-made, ready to go. Now it's up to you. Now it's up to you to challenge yourself on a daily basis. How far you want to go? Do you have a business plan? What do you want to achieve, like, let's say next year, 2025? Well, this 2025 is just like 2024. And if you don't want to be the same, you need to have a clear vision of where you want to be at the end of 2025. Like in the beginning of 2024, like people needed to have a vision where they want to be at the end. But to get to this point at the end, they need to have a breakdown plan for each and every month where they need to basically arrive in order for them to compound those deposits and reach their peak at the end of the year. Same is true for 2025. And only a person that is procrastinating and is saying, not yet, next year, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, it's not yet 2025. Well, 2025 is not going to be any different because the compounding starts whenever the person is ready to start. The challenge starts at this point, but this doesn't show the results, the outcome. It will take time for every person to discover themselves, to discover like what they're lacking and to start improving on the stuff that they're not good at. So like I said, the most beautiful things about digital marketing is like in a very gentle, very nice way, it challenges every single person to build self-confidence. And without self-confidence, a person stands no chance to raise their own standards, to improve themselves, to better themselves, and to build their own legacy, their own future, their own freedom, their own like dream income, or whatever it is that they desire. Same is true, by the way, with health, with relationships, because it's all interconnected based on confidence. The people that are winning medals, the people that are winning in business, the people that are winning in relationship, they're super confident in every area of their life. Super, super confident. And how do you build this confidence? Well, you build this confidence by challenging yourself one day at a time. So digital marketing is an opportunity for everyone to say, I want to challenge myself. What is the price for me? Changing me. What is the price for me? Transforming me, improving me, getting better in every aspect of my life. How I can be in an environment that is just like full of people like me that are every day raising their standards, improving themselves, betting on themselves, and like measuring their improvements. That's my wish for you. And for 2025 to be your year, the year of greatness and great self-respect to yourself and to what is possible for you, because you dare to say, I am capable of achieving anything. I put my mind, my focus, my dedication, and my commitment behind. And I'm betting on myself and I'm betting on my future because I can.